Okay, so story time on my successful C-section. Now, I know a lot of y'all are like, oh my God, C-section, no way. Like, these shits are so bad. Guys, there's a way to have a successful C-section. And let's start off by saying it needs to be planned. If you're a person that you're trying to do vaginally and your vaginal delivery fails and you have to go emergency C-section, that's where shit gets crazy, okay? That's when the C-section's like, oh my God, I have a fear of C-sections. Guys, listen. Backstory. I had to have a scheduled C-section because my baby was breech. We were up to like 36, 37 weeks. The whole pregnancy, majority of it, she was in the breech position. I tried so many different things, yoga, the ball. I was doing a whole bunch of shit, okay? I was losing sleep around that shit, okay? But the baby was like, yeah, I'm just comfortable here, mama. So yeah, we had to go ahead and schedule my C-section. I literally cried my eyes out because y'all, I was literally drinking yoga water. I was preparing my body to like naturally go to birth and like push this baby out. Mind you, guys, I had chronic hypertension my pregnancy, and so they wanted me to deliver by 38, 39 weeks. I shouldn't even have reached 40 weeks, and I did not. And so by 36 weeks, if baby was still breech, we had to schedule the C-section. And so that's what we did. Now, let me tell you guys, for your C-section to go smooth, it needs to be scheduled. You know the day you're gonna give birth, okay? Everything's gonna go smooth. Everybody knows. You don't have a staff that's like running around like, oh my God, she's emergency, running back to the operating room, let's cut her open really quick. That's where it gets traumatizing, guys. But when I tell y'all, when it's scheduled, everything is so sweet. You get scheduled in the morning, you come in, they get your vitals, they send you back to the operating room. Everything is so freaking sweet. When I tell you guys, it's the best experience ever. For me, I had my surgery scheduled at 7 a.m. on a Monday morning. It was really nice. We went in, it was chill, and everyone was like, are you ready to have a baby? I'm like, yeah. And like, so when you're in pre-op, they, get your vitals and they put the baby on the monitor, check everything is going well. And also my doctor had to come in and make sure that my baby was still breech, because that was the main reason why we were having a C-section, is because my baby was breech. And we checked and everything and she was still breech. So they got the operating room set up. They rolled me back. My husband had to wait in the waiting room, and he had to change into his surgical attire before I went back. So then I went back into the operating room, and then I had sat down on the operating room table, and they had put the spinal in my back. So it's not an epidural, it's a spinal. It has to go deeper because they're actually cutting inside of you, and so an epidural would not suffice. And it was so smooth. It was really nice. I literally felt nothing, and they laid me down. And I was laying down. I was like, oh my God, this feels so freaking weird, because they were like touching me. They were like, do you feel this? Just to make sure, because they're going to start cutting. And I didn't feel nothing. And then my husband was brought back and it was chill. And I told them my birth plan, because you can have a birth plan. And I told them like, hey, like,